Jin Hee Jun and Jung Do Lee are married to each other and deeply committed to their art. Both are award-winning ceramists and teachers, emigrating from Korea to Canada in 2005, residing in Burlington, Ontario. Their practices differ, but share a distinct quiet beauty and sense of movement in stillness. Since 1980, Jin Hee Jun's hand-built clay work has been like a journal, expressing circumstances and emotions from her daily life. Freestanding and relief sculptures have a calm intensity, referencing Korean folk art, plants, animals, birds, insects, undulating landscapes of water, rock, and earth. They reflect memory and a search for inner peace. I like the color and texture of the clay to be obvious, she says. I use ceramic pigment like watercolor on the surface, so as not to ruin the relief detail and texture that the clay naturally has. This 4-panel relief, entitled The Forest, recalls the view from her studio in Korea. I could see all the seasons change, she remembers, and I could observe many animals. Here, breath container, summer. And breath container, autumn. A deep connection to nature can be felt in all of her works, both large and small. Jin Hee's ceramic art reveals her vision of life, the external natural world, and her inner emotional landscape. There is gentleness and strength, sadness and contentment, tension and tranquility. For over 45 years, Jung Do Lee has focused on reviving the beauty of traditional Korean Buncheong wear in a modern manner. Of the various modeling qualities of Buncheong, he selects the simplicity of form as the main factor. My work, he says, is a continuous process of pursuing complete beauty from simple and elegant appearance. Buncheong decoration can involve incising, brushing, and stamping designs into still moist clay bodies, then filling the grooves with layers of white slip. My works, he says, are simply as they seem. It is rare that the result of my works would require another explanation, because these apparent outcomes are easy for anyone to comprehend. Here he demonstrates his technique of infusing the delicacy of naturally stamped, inlaid design with white slip. Jung Do hand-carved these tools in 1980 and has been using them since. He decorates his work with great seriousness and meticulous attention. Each stamped imprint has a slight variation of depth for an organic result.
Stamp is finished.
This mindful composition of variously sized chrysanthemum flower shapes creates a gentle eruption of blooms from the base of the form, he explains. Once the stamping is compositionally complete, the white slip is prepared. The first mixture is more dilute, the other more concentrated. The slip will settle into the imprints, absorbing into the clay. Therefore, multiple layers are required to fill the designs completely. This process may be repeated 2 or 3 times. When the applications of slip have set, and the surface is neither too moist nor too dry, the excess must be lightly carved away. Jung Do does this by hand, until the stamped imprints are filled with white slip that is uniformly level with the rest of the surface. Only then will the piece be ready for firing. The ceramic art of Jung Do Lee and Jin Hee Jun can be experienced at the Carnegie Gallery and in the collections of other fine art galleries and museums internationally.